Okay, good morning, boys and girls at home. We are doing STAAR Master page 115, so make sure you do that before watching this video. We are checking it now in class. Okay, so number 1 asked you to find which expression shows one way to determine who ran the greatest distance. Okay. So Felix and Javier wanted to know who ran the greatest distance around the block. Look at their path. So here's Felix, 85, 78, and he's going all the way around, right? So what number needs to go down here at the bottom? Bryson? 85, good. Since it's a rectangle, the opposite sides are equal. So over here needs to be another 78. Okay, for Javier, we would have 100 on top and bottom, 48 on the right and the left. Okay, everybody got that so far? Okay, so now what would you do with next? If you need to define who ran the greatest distance, what would you do next, Allie?
Add them and subtract them.
Very good. So you're going to add Felix's numbers up, Javier's numbers up, and then subtract them?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So let's go ahead and do that because I don't see any answer choice that says what Allie said. I don't see them adding these, and then subtracting, but they might have subtracted the answers. So let's see if maybe C or D looks correct. Okay. So for Felix, you should have added 85, 85, 78, and 78. Okay, what's 5 plus 5?
10.
10. Okay, and 8 plus 8?
16.
16. So what's 10 plus 16?
26.
26. Good. So a 6 goes down, 2 goes up. Okay, and there's doubles again. So I'm going to go ahead and do the doubles first. 8 plus 8.
16.
7 plus 7. 14. 16 plus 14. 30. Good. 30 plus 2. 32. Okay, so I already see that number. But we still need to go ahead and check and make sure Javier should equal 296. Okay, so 100 plus 100 is what? 200. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add 48 plus 48. Okay, 8 plus 8? 16. Carry your 1. 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Okay, so now I need to add that with the 200. 296. Okay, so those are the two numbers, the two distances they ran. And then, like Allie said, you would subtract those two to see who ran the greatest distance. So D was the correct answer. Okay, so, but notice how we worked it out our own way, and then we found the answer choice that matched it, okay? Work it out your way, and then try to find the answer choice that goes with it, okay? Number 2, the perimeter of the rectangle below is 22 centimeters. The length of the rectangle is 6 centimeters. What is the width of the rectangle? So we're finding this missing number here. Okay, so what can I do first? If I know that this is a 6 here, what would I go ahead and do next, Kaylee? Okay, put the 6 on the bottom. Okay, and it tells me that the perimeter of this rectangle is 22. So I need to figure out what two numbers here would add up to 22 with 6 and 6. Okay, so who remembers what we do first to figure those missing numbers out? Bryson? Nope. We add them. 6 plus 6. Good. 6 plus 6 is
12.
12. Okay? Now what would I do next, Kelsey? Do you remember?
You would divide that number.
Not yet. We do have to divide, but not yet. Aaliyah, what's next? Subtract. Good. So I'm going to take the perimeter, which was 22, and subtract 12. That leaves me with 10, right? Okay, but 10 can't go here and here, because that would end up being more than 22, right? 10 plus 10 would be 20, plus 6 is 26. I'm already more than 22. It can't be greater than that. So what is that last step that we're missing? Kelsey?
You have to divide.
Good. We need to split this 10 up between the two missing sides. So it's 10 divided by 2, or half of 10. So what's half of 10? 5. Good. So 5 was the missing side, which would be A. Did y'all get that one right? There's a poster behind you if you can't remember the steps, right behind Kelsey. Okay, number 3, you're doing the same thing. You're finding the missing side. The polygon has a perimeter of 23 centimeters. What is the distance from A to E? So right here, what is this distance? Okay, so who can tell me what I need to do first to find that missing side? Kaylee? Good. We're going to add all the sides we know. So 4 plus 3 is what? 7 plus 6.
14.
No. 13 plus 2. 15. Okay, so we added up all the sides, and we got 15. Okay, so what do I do next? Allie?
Subtract, then divide.
We don't have to divide on this one, but we do need to subtract. Why don't I divide, though? Do you remember why we don't divide?
Because we only do it on rectangles.
Only on rectangles. Good.
So there's 2 missing sides.
Because there's 2 missing sides on rectangles. Good. So we do need to subtract, though. 23.
We subtract 23 and 15.
Yes. So the perimeter was 23. We subtract 15. 3 minus 5. Can I do that? No. So I need to go next door. 3 becomes 13. 13 minus 5? 8. Good. So A was the correct answer. Okay, last one. Each side of a square measures 4 inches. What is the perimeter of the square? How many sides does the square have?
4.
4. So even if you drew a picture, you could label all 4 sides with 4 inches. And how would I find the perimeter of that? Kelsey?
You can add them.
You could add them all up, or what else could you do? Multiply by what? 4, because there's 4 sides. 16. So B would be correct. Okay, any questions on that? Okay, good. All right, put your books away.